Ladies and gentlemen, blocks and girls, it is such an exciting day because, this is block content. We discuss all the Nintendo Switch news that's incoming, and sometimes we even do a little bit of rumors and leaks. Well, when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit a lot, because today is a pretty big day for us Switchies. Actually, there is something so exciting happening that we might get absolute confirmation on exactly what will be happening on this Nintendo Switch sort of grand reveal day. You know, the one that we're talking about, right? Because it's going to be this awesome sort of reveal day that they're doing a big direct about, and I can't wait for that one. The direct will be somewhere, January 12, but it will also be, a lot of other information is coming in because the Nintendo Switch will be playable for the public as well as the press. So I'm really excited about that, but today was sort of when all hell broke loose because, as you know, we sort of reported on Lara Kate Dale, who goes by the handle Lara Kate Buzz. And this person has some sort of person on the inside of Nintendo because it seems that a lot of Nintendo Switch news is being leaked through this person. So it was no surprise to me that today was actually a very big day for Nintendo Switch leaks, and not just Switch leaks, but more accurately a leak on what exactly is going to happen in that Nintendo Direct that is upcoming. But to me, even less surprising was that Lara Kate Buzz, was the one to leak it originally. So I'm pretty excited about reading all this. There is going to be a separate video detailing every single thing that she has said on this sort of, tangent that she went on. But today we are discussing the major points on that because to me it's so exciting. Stuff like this never really happens every day, and when there's a big leak or something like that happening, you just get warm inside or something because it's kind of like Christmas, right? It's been Christmas already, but it's kind of like Christmas still. It's like extended Christmas getting some more Nintendo Switch news. So, by the way, to everyone, hope you had a nice Christmas and are looking forward to the holidays. Everything's pretty okay right now, right? Anyway, we move on to Nintendo Switch news because Lara Kate Dale has an intro, and it's pretty cool because this information comes from Reddit.com, the Nintendo Switch subreddit to be precise. And this post already has about 859 points, so about 75% has upvoted this. And it's really cool because it says, "Hey, I'm Lara K. Buzz, Lara Kate Dale. I am a full-time video game critic, and over the past few months, I've been heavily involved in leaking information about the Nintendo Switch ahead of official reveals." It seems pretty weird to me, by the way, that this is someone's job, right? It's someone's job to kind of fire people on the other side of that, and that's what gives her money. It's weird to me, but okay, let's read on. "I am here to talk about leaking Switch info, or anything else that folks want to hear about. So, have at it, folks. Ask me a bunch of questions, and I will answer as many as I can. I'll be answering questions from around 5 to 6 p.m. UK minimum, and if it's going well, I may just stay up and keep answering questions afterward." So there is a proof link that she actually posted, which is the scariest picture that I will see in all my lifetimes, where she, shows that this is for sure happening. I don't know, there's something about that stare that just says to me, I don't want to get close to this. But yeah, we're making this video. Find me on Twitter, she says, YouTube, or Patreon at Lara Kate Buzz. You can also read my work at, and we've reported from this website before, letsplayvideogames.com. So even though I think the picture is pretty frightening, I do think she deserves her little bit of a plug, right? So, edit. Right, 2 hours of Ask Me Anything done. Hope you all had fun. I may still pop in here over the next few days and try to answer a couple of more, but that's my 2-hour stint of answering stuff. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Okay, so the Ask Me Anything is of course over already. We kind of missed the exact time, but I was there when the comments were getting in. So there's also a tiny bit of everything else that she posted. There are people who posted so many questions, and she actually, answered almost every single person asking things there, especially people who went very in depth. So I think she knows her stuff pretty well, but I'm still hard pressed to, think of reasons why she would get this information. So in my head, this might still all be sort of, rumors, and not, always take this with a grain of salt. But thanks to Lord Kano, who is a member of the NeoGAF forums, which is an awesome forum, by the way, and has been alive for many, many years. I think over 10 or 15 years. It's crazy. And it's pretty cool because he sort of collected all these comments that really were answers to questions, but they have a little bit more meat on them. So here he goes. He said, yep, some info's in there, such as, and this is a quote from Lara Kate Dale, there are definitely surprises left for the January 12th event. I think what she means by this, by the way, is that we don't know everything. It won't just be the games from the trailer. It won't just be the reveals that we've had in between. It won't just be all that Jimmy Fallon stuff. There is new stuff coming on that 12th event. And we all hope that, and we all kind of expect that. There is a lot of third-party stuff not touched on. Some hardware details, UI system level info, and other info not yet spoiled. So to me, they'll talk about what the system can do, how the system will look, and this doesn't really give me any info on bundles and stuff like that, but some hardware details are expected, but there's a lot of third-party stuff that's going to be happening. So that's going to make all the companies working for Switch as third parties really, really happy. So there is a pretty beefy presentation planned, and like some of Nintendo's better directs, it's going to be very info heavy. Now this makes me really happy because the better Nintendo directs have always had a grand flurry of major titles. And with that I mean, the Nintendo Direct that went in Super Mario Kart 8 and Super Smash Bros. For Wii U and Super Mario 3D World. I mean, that was one direct, and just having that is amazing. So that to me is one of the better directs. So if this is going to be anything like that one, the major one, I think that was 2 years ago, man, are we going to be in for a treat. That is going to make me so happy. There's going to be, yes, he says, there's going to be stuff you're not expecting. At least one unexpected new IP. Okay, just hold the presses right now. A new unexpected IP? That is unexpected to me because it kind of feels like the new IP here is and has been Splatoon for the past few years, right? Splatoon has been this big new resurgence of Nintendo trying something like a shooter, a third-person shooter, and it worked really well. But, does it really mean that they need a new IP right now? Well, we are getting it. And does this mean that a new IP will be from Nintendo's main team? Will this be a first-party title? I think it kind of does. So, concerning the new Zelda game, I really hope its launch, she says, and the marketing seems to regularly suggest that it will be launch, but I'm still hearing it's going to miss launch. If I were just making educated guesses on public info, I'd have said launch, but I keep on hearing it'll miss launch. As a Zelda fan, I am as disappointed by that as anyone. To me, it has to come out at launch, or else, when will this game come out? Launch, if it gets that launch window, the Switch will be in success, just a massive success, because that game is going to hit tens on all sorts of skills. I think it will. So concerning battery power and processing power, she says, I initially heard that 3 hours max battery, no clue if that's full clock or portable clock speed. I've heard longer estimates which would lead me to suspect 3 hours, as if you play a game fully clocked but not connected to power, which is doable at the very least with dev kits. I suspect we will see similar levels of graphical sacrifices as going from ultra to high on medium or on something like that on a PC. A little less of everything, but the same core experience. So, to me, this is still information that's not really clear, right? This is still information that is sort of educated guesses. So, not really a lot of information here. She says, I've heard about 2 third-party exclusives. Rabbids RPG being one. And this is, of course, the Rabbids/Mario RPG that we've heard about, and we've made a very cool video about it if you want to check that out. So I suspect 3 at least, but that's no guarantee. They are good exclusives. Wow. So good exclusives, right? I want to hear that because an exclusive deal with Nintendo is always good. So, initial Virtual Console library is 100% going to disappoint folks in terms of raw volume of titles. Okay, I get that. That's a bit sad to hear. But there's so much more information that Lara goes into in this. I really want to make a separate video about everything that she says. I'll just go through every single comment on the entire page and I'll read it because I think that you guys deserve that, right? You guys deserve every single bit of info that she put out there and then become part of our family. And that means you get all the latest blog content news right there in your doorstep. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you guys on the next video, which will very likely be about more Lara Kate Dale escapades. See you guys later.